Welcome to Statesboro, Georgia, in what many refer to as the prettiest little stadium in America and home to the Georgia Southern Eagles. But trust me, it can get a little ugly if you come in here and you're not an Eagle. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Georgia Southern Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Oklahoma's offense will have first crack at this one. And we are going to be treated to a great show today, Jesse. Two of the most dynamic players in the country in the same backfield.
And you got to give this coaching staff credit for bringing these two guys into the program, right, David? You're lucky if you just have the quarterback. But on top of that, you get this game.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And you could tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
The Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They go to the ground. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in third and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
I think a trait of a running back that you really look for is a guy that can bust tackles. Man, a guy that can make something out of nothing when it's not there. And just a really good job breaking the tackle, continuing to keep the play alive, and never quit.
Caught in the backfield, it's Lewis. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Sooners come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Sooners look to keep this drive humming. To the air, it's Mateer. Makes the grab on the left. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. On the run, it's Barnes. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Sooners had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Give to the running back. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Leaves it with the running back. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Sooners are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Sooners! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He makes the fair catch deep in his own end, and I get the criticism, but man, he probably wanted to at least save a few yards of field position. So Georgia Southern's offense will have its first possession of the game. They sure hope that that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they tried the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a super...
It's a seam wide open. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking to throw, it's Bryant. Hauls it in.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Going up top again. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
The give on the counter. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Creates a little room. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Defense is locked in this game so far. They've been shutting this offense down. I think one of the biggest reasons why is they are not letting this running back do anything in this game. They're trying to make them one-dimensional. They're being physical close to the line of scrimmage. They've had a really good game plan, and they are executing beautifully. Punt is on its way. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's Bryant. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man. It's Cobb. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Cobb. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen? And the Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Motion from the wideout. Bringing the heat. Makes the grab. It's Cobb. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Makes the catch. It's Cobb. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Despite failing earlier on fourth down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down. Still going. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Finds his man. It's Cobb. He's loose. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles!
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. Found his open target. Accurate throw. And 2 plays through the air. And they've got 6 points on the board.
He's into the end zone for the 2, and he gives them the lead. They march 72 yards. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. His drive will open from the 15. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. They'll run it from the gun. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. The Sooners are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Here comes the heat. Catch in the middle. It's Burks. There he goes. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Sooners with the 1st and 10. To the air on first down. The short hands. It's Ott. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Going right to work up top. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Cobb.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Pulls it in, the first down and more. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To throw, it's Bryant. Right on the money. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. Working that wide receiver screen. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Cobb.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
2nd down, he'll throw it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. The Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Caught near the sticks. It's Gary. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. 1st down for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Gary. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. And the Eagles, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Back to throw, it's Bryant. He's got it on the run. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it through the air. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Georgia Southern!
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole 1st half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
From the gun. Under fire. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. So they played keep away and held it for 16 plays on the scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Sategna. Turning on the Jets. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, it's Bryant. Quickly to the tight end. That ought to be enough to move the chains and give Georgia Southern a first down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Statesboro. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the prettiest little stadium in America.
The Sooners will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Gary. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Bryant. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Quarterback there just trying to go to his primary target, and they're just not on the same page.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Trying to get the receiver on a drag route and work him through all the bodies in traffic, but there's just too much happening. I don't think he saw the throw real well, and it falls incomplete.
It'll be third and long. Here's the pressure. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's fourth down. Will they bring out the punt team? They're 3 for 4 on fourth down in this one, and they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Cobb. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. He wants to throw it again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Eagles can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Gary. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Cobb.
Routes like that are great times to beat quarterbacks. I got great, fast, speedy guys on the outside. Quick drag route, get the ball in his hands, let him do the rest.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. He's got him. tackle made at the 9-yard line. After the catch, it'll be first and goal. Georgia Southern will have it now, first and goal. Scanning the field, it's Bryant. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Looking to get it in. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'll try to pass it in on third and goal. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
Goes to the option. Now the pitch. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. The Sooners have a lot of options on second and inches. He's got it again. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Power football with the run. Plows through the defense. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Sooners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Pocket breaking down. He lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Sooners need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. To the air, it's Bryant. Makes the catch. It's Gary. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After that last completion, it's second down. Wants to go up top. Going deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. The quick out. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one. And all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around. And now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And, heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Looking for a man. It's Bryant. Got his man on the outside. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw it. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
3rd and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Texas A&M packed a wallop today, and in many ways it felt like it packed the 12th man with them too. This was supposed to be a road test, and instead it felt like a walk through the park in College Station. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Looking for room. It's Ott. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Burks. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Might be looking to run. Got a 1st down. Still running at the 40. And after the huge scramble, he slides and gets down. Terrific run to get out of trouble. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. To the air on 1st down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
That's how you have a short memory. That's how you forget about the big play that just happened. And you line up in your stands and you respond. Great job by the defense, lining up, getting after the quarterback, even after they made a big play.
Fires to the big fella. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Burks. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Sooners are flying down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Back to pass. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on 1st down, sack on 2nd down, and now on 3rd down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up, and they better get him double teamed.
He lost one down the sideline. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And the Sooners will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the old bubble screen got popped on that one.
I remember that was a play that used to trick defenses. Not anymore. Everybody throws it. You see the defense there. They weren't fooled. As soon as that guy caught the ball, they were surrounding him.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Eagles really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Back to pass. It's Bryant. Caught close to the marker. It's Gary. At the 40, there he goes. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Eagles will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
With jet sweep pass. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Two-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Looking to throw on first down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Back to throw, it's Bryant. Quickly complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. No good. Still up by 5 after missing that chance to put a little padding on it, guys.
All right, there's still life in the opponent because this team just had a chance to pad their lead with that field goal try. They knock it off the post. We've still got a good ball game.
Looking downfield on first down. Lets it fly. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Works the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before, and I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this?
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. Got to find a completion on this one. grabbed over the middle. It's Ott. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer.